Bartling, and I certainly hope that you and yours are enjoying your day and you're still having that brighter summer day. Well, I thought we'd take a little break here. I'm in between East River, and now I'm ready to take you on my journey to West River, South Dakota. So in this break, here I am on the Jersey Shore, a little village called Ocean Grove. And you see behind me just a little bit of these beautiful Victorian houses. And the Jersey Shore is right behind me. A little bit of history here. Just up north is Ashbury Park, in which a young singer from Freehold, New Jersey, began his career. He started when he was 19 years old. And one of the venues that he played at was called the Stone Pony. His name, you may know, Bruce Springsteen. And of course, even being here, the older I am, the more that I think. And I think we can get a little bit of an object lesson from what's behind me, the ocean. You see, this time, this particular week, there has been riptides due to strong currents and some due to things way out in the Atlantic, such as the building up of the hurricane Lee that is developed. Riptide, of course, actually kind of brings you out from safety, keeps you from reaching safety. And people can drown. You can be in peril by a riptide. From working many, many years in the corporate arena of the financial insurance industry, I was now given the possibility, the opportunity, if you will, to look at the independent side of that. And so the current that I was in of the corporate world of the financial insurance industry was still pulling at me from leaving one corporation to another one, another major insurance corporation. And its office would have been in Plymouth, Minnesota. And at that time, our son was going to the University of Minnesota. Briefly looked at it. And then almost like a lifeguard, there was a gentleman that contacted me and helped me reach shore, the shore of independence. That gentleman called me on the phone and invited me to come out to West River, to the area of Rapid City. And he met me there and shared with me some of his dreams and how I could be part of that dream. But the apprehensive part and the scary part was, it was the independent world. And you were a true entrepreneur. It was live or die. And it only started with maybe, I think it was about 4 people. But it was that particular gentleman, Bob, who reached out to me and, like that lifeguard, give me the line to hold on to and pulled me to safety to the beach of independence, which I very much needed and I'm very much grateful for. Let me ask you, have you been in a riptide? Have you been able to give assistance or receive assistance? There was a young lady named Valerie. Valerie was looking forward to having her first child. And in doing so, she gathered things for the baby's room, as expectant mothers do. Valerie was in a riptide. She had a miscarriage. And her recovery, and part of her depression in that, was she decided to put everything that was in the baby's room for sale. And lo and behold, as they say, there was a neighbor, a couple houses down. He came to that little sale that Valerie was having and noticed the crib and the craftsmanship of the crib. You see, he was a craftsman himself and made furniture from hand. He bought that crib from Valerie. And as he was going home, talking to his wife, because you see, she was kind of consoling Valerie during the sale, he got to thinking, and he thought, I'm going to do something with this crib. And what he did is he crafted a bench, a beautiful bench from that crib, and then gave that to Valerie. Almost like throwing out a little bit of a lifeline, being Valerie's lifeguard. You see, that very much gave her hope. And within a year, Valerie adopted her first child. So again, I ask you, beware of the riptides. If you get in one, don't immediately try to go against the current. Look for someone. There's someone there to be your lifeline. And until we have the opportunity to talk again, as we explore West River, South Dakota, I want you and yours to continue to have yourself that brighter summer day. Why? Because I'm rooting for you, and you know it. We're in this together. Take care.